If your entire theology is God is love and don't judge, you don't have Christianity. You got Oprah. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Elisa Victoria. If you are new, welcome, subscribe if you want to. I just wanted to film a really quick video, super quick. I'll try to just film it as quick as possible. I just wanted to film a quick video before I'm headed out. So let's just jump right into it and talk about this. Should Christians judge? Yes. And before you click out of this video, hold up. We're gonna talk about some things. Because we aren't just to judge when we are guilty of the same exact things. That's just hypocrisy, and you're proud, and you're actually just condemning yourself. So as Christians, we're called to judge righteously. So we can just leave that whole there, yes, we can actually judge as Christians. Maybe you haven't heard that before, but we can actually judge. But you have to judge righteously, according to the word. So if you're judging your brother for a sin, but you are doing the exact same thing, you're practicing the same sin, you're struggling with the same thing, you're no better. If you are calling that brother out and you can't remove the log in your own eye, please don't do that. Then you'll just put judgment upon yourself. So what did Jesus mean when he said judge not? He meant don't claim to judge motives and hearts, which only God can see. I can judge your deeds because I can see them. So when I see someone claiming to be Christian, not walking as a Christian, I can righteously judge that because I can see, okay, because your works, your what you partake in, it's evident because I can see that. I can't judge what I can't see. I can't judge what you do in your room. I can judge what I see you do, or see what you practice, or how you act as a Christian. So what righteous judgment looks like is, it means judging according to the truth. That is the Bible. The Bible is the easiest way to find out. To judge someone righteously, it's through the Bible and what the Bible talks about in certain areas. The second thing is judge righteously, not with hypocrisy. You're doing the exact same thing. The third thing is holiness. There must be sanctification after salvation. Strive for holiness and picking up our cross daily. So if there's no holiness after repentance, there's no grief for still partaking in things, and you're not grieved by the sin that you do that nailed Jesus to the cross, that's a false repentance. You need to be grieved by your sin and having turned away from it also. Obviously, it's a daily struggle with the flesh and stuff, and you become better at it, but holiness is a way that we practice righteous judgment. Holiness is one of the things we can call out on. And then it's teachings, discerning the teachings of men, and calling out anything that's against the truth. You can do that, that's fine. It's just because it's a person in higher position, if they're misusing that authority, judgment will come upon them, but you can also judge that. And if other people are not able to see that clearly, you can call that out and people will be aware of it. The phrase "don't judge me" is often misused to justify sinful behavior. And some examples are you can't call out false teachers or heresy, you can't tell me what's right or wrong, which we can actually, because if you're a Christian, we have the Bible and it tells us exactly what God says is right and wrong. Very simple, nothing complicated. Only God can judge me. And this, that's the most scariest thing of all, because if God is the only one who can judge you, I'll be running for my life. Because he is the most righteous judge ever, and he would judge you better than I could. And then we have, lastly, don't judge unrighteously. After talking about all this, yes, we can judge as Christians, we have to do so righteously, but the third thing is also very important: don't judge unrighteously. To do so is actually sinful, and in addition, we're incurring God's judgment upon ourselves. And the second reason is that if we're partaking in sinful judgment, we are setting a standard for which we'll be judged by God. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use it, it will be measured to you. For instance, have we dispensed criticism and condemnation in large quantities, while grace and mercy and compassion has been of lack? In whatever we measure, we dispense, God will measure it toward us. For with the judgment that I judge, I will be judged. But with that said, like when I'm talking about don't judge unrighteously, don't be afraid of not judging at all is another thing. Because, okay, it's all about balance. You can't just be like, oh, condemning, judging, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it can be easy to become like that. I myself have become like that sometimes, and it's a process, honestly, and trying to become more graceful also. But it's also not very good to be all on the other side, where you don't judge anyone. No, it's every man for themselves. No, just let them do with their own. Like, don't call out any sin. Like, oh no, we'll just love them and they'll come to us if there is anything. But we want to prevent things from happening instead of them coming to us after it had happened. So it's all about balance. You have to have grace, mercy, and compassion, judge righteously, and not also judging someone for what you yourself are struggling with. So like, it's all about those three things together. So please don't leave out like, oh, I'm not gonna judge anyone, because you can judge someone based on what you see. Like, I can judge your deeds because I can see them. I can see your actions. I can see your deeds and fruits or lack thereof. So yeah, that's all I had for you today. It was like super fast. Sorry about that. Hopefully I got to like be better at like just like naming all the points for once. Sort of, I'm like just talking, but hope it was very good for you, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye bye.